A whistleblower who has worked with big health insurance companies for years says what they're getting away with is, quote, outrageous. This is National Consumer Protection Week, and News 5 is committed to bringing you stories to keep you and your family and your money safe. So tonight, in our Cost of Coverage series, News 5 investigator Jonathan Walsh spoke with that whistleblower who had a lot to say about how the industry works. He also spoke to an expert about what you should do when you face insurance problems.
I'm in pain daily. It's not horrible, but it's wearing me out after 3 years.
60-year-old Dave Cunningham from Norton has been suffering from digestive problems. He says getting insurance on the Affordable Care Act or Obamacare marketplace is frustrating, especially with the two health insurers he bought into.
I was told I was buying one product, and when I went to use it, I had another. And it was very subpar.
He says it was hard to grasp the 139 plans offered with so many different premiums, co-pays, and deductibles. Then finding out the insurance he did buy wasn't useful.
Why? Just to confuse it, to muddy the waters, or to make money? It's got to be to make money.
Reward their shareholders. That is what is most important to these companies.
Wendell Potter worked as a health insurance executive for a major company. He explained one of his roles
to help plan public policy campaigns or propaganda campaigns, lobbying campaigns, to try to keep any legislation from being enacted that might hinder our profits.
He got out of the industry and has since written extensively about it. He's even testified before Congress about what he says he saw big insurance companies doing to patients that led to more people being uninsured and more patients getting denied, including for life and death procedures.
That is outrageous, and we have allowed that to continue to be our reality.
Wendell does tell us not all the blame should be placed on insurance companies.
And our employer has not been watching this closely enough. I think they're complicit in this.
We hear a lot of frustration, and frankly, it's been getting worse annually.
Caitlin Donovan is from Patient Advocate Foundation that provides free medical case management and help for patients navigating the insurance system.
And it's not that people want a free ride. They just want to be assured that if they're paying for health insurance, that in return, they're receiving coverage and that they don't have to jump through hoops to get it.
If you find yourself in a fight with insurance, she suggests you don't pay the first bill.
Assume that any medical bill that you get has a mistake in it. We see about half of them do.
When you get your explanation of benefits, don't ignore it. See exactly what the company says it will pay. And if you get denied coverage, always file an appeal.
Almost 50% of the appeals that we go through get overturned. So it is really worth your time to go through the process.
People like Caitlin say obstacles are put in place on purpose, and that brings additional consequences.
Patients dealing with these type of barriers all the time leads to distrust, not just in insurance companies, but with the medical system overall.
It's fair to say Dave has that distrust now, and he says he feels hopeless about health care.
I think maybe my best option is to wait till something snaps or breaks and hope it doesn't kill me before I get to the hospital, get it fixed.
I'm News 5 investigator Jonathan Walsh.
A national association representing companies in the health insurance industry called AHIP sent a statement saying in part, quote, the healthcare system, health plans, providers, and drug makers share responsibility for affordable care. It says there are a lot of mistakes made by caregivers when filing claims, that the industry is regulated and highly complex. Now you can read that full statement and get more information, links and tips on dealing with insurance issues on our News 5 app. And be sure you do tune in Wednesday for our Consumer Protection Week phone bank. Experts from the BBB, the FTC, the Ohio Attorney General's Office, and more will be answering your questions. Again, that is Wednesday, right here during News 5 at 4, 5, and 6. And our team here at News 5 will be bringing you stories not only throughout Consumer Protection Week, but all year, so you don't waste your money.